What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here. Hey man, before we get into anything in this video, make sure that you like and share it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get all updates. Hit the post notification bell. Alright, y'all, let's get into it. Hey man, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. Azealia Banks is a trash person. We're gonna go ahead and just lay into it. I'm not gonna waste no time. We're gonna get straight to the point. Shouted trash, man. In light of DC Young Fly's wife slash baby mother, Miss Jacky O, we all know that she passed away. There's still a lot more news to be discovered as far as what triggered or what contributed to her dying. Last week, everybody's saying that they believe that it was because she did the mommy makeover, which consists of a series of surgeries for women to get that snapback body, going back to how they were before they delivered children. There's people out here speculating that the doctor that actually worked on her body was not even board certified. Again, this is all speculation. However, what's not being speculated is the fact that Azealia Banks is roadkill, okay? So she went on Instagram in her stories and decided that she wanted to get back at DC Young Fly by making a mockery of the fact that his woman, his life partner, his lady, his wife, mother of his children is now gone. She says, damn, DC Young Fly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness into women perfectly secure in their own skin. Say what you want about my tears. They were pure tears of rage and not at all a sign of weakness, because in the end, I won. I'm happy I cried and moved on. That Jacky old girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself. And the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azealia Banks ugly on national television while a bunch of black people laughed. She keeps going. She says, and ironically, dead at 32 exactly on my 32nd birthday, May 31st, 2023 in Miami, Florida. You niggas are going to learn to stop effing with me. So she's basically trying to imply that Miss Jacky O dying is DC Young Fly's karma for making fun of her. Now, for those of y'all that should remember this, but many of us don't because it's been a while. Back in 2018, she made an appearance on Wildin' Out in which she was made fun of. Go figure, you go on a motherfucking sketch comedy show, stand-up comedy show, improv comedy show where everybody gets roasted, including the crowd. DC Young Fly says, Nick Cannon's so petty. They say, how petty? He said he couldn't get Cardi B on the show, so he got Azealia Banks' ugly ass. The crowd laughs, he laughs. Just when you think they're supposed to move on to the next joke, Azealia Banks tries to get some get back. Her jokes fell flat on the crowd. She decided she wanted to say 5 jokes aimed at DC Young Fly, and none of them landed. She was literally swinging like Cuba Gooding in that motherfucking living room. Then she tried to say that he was being anti-black. Nobody in that room was up for that. Nobody was riding with her on that. She later came out and tried to play victim. She wanted to talk about Nick Cannon. She wanted to talk about DC Young Fly. She said she didn't feel supported. She felt like she was being jumped on and lambasted when she went to the show. And when the footage actually came out, the shit was tame compared to anything we've ever seen on Wildin' Out. Celebrities go on there all the time and get their ass flamed up, and they do what they're supposed to do, which is fire back. The ones that don't want to get flamed up, they tend to stand in the back and they just wait until the wild style round comes around. You gotta know how to play these things, or again, you don't go. So here we are 5 years later, and Azealia Banks is still holding on to the animosity because she went on that show and got her ass roasted on a show where she had to have been briefed prior to going on that she would be roasted. Good God almighty, great balls of fire. What also needs to be known about Azealia Banks is that she's a motherfucking head case, right? She's a self-proclaimed bruja. It's been outed that she's done rituals in which she sacrificed numerous cats in her closet to try to whip up some type of spells. I'm not sure how those ended up turning out because her career has not changed. Her career has been going downward ever since then. So I don't know if her spell work even works. The crowd that was so into her has moved on to other artists. The best thing we could do is wish for Doechii to be successful, because any remnants of success in Azealia Banks' career is left probably back in 2018. The RZA tried to look out for her and put her in a movie. She decided she wanted to get into it with Russell Crowe at a dinner with all of the cast members. Every time somebody in this industry has tried to look out for her, try to show her love, she snapped on ASAP Rocky in the midst of him showing her love. Everybody that wanted to co-sign Azealia Banks has ended up getting bitten in the ass, and she does double time like a motherfucking cat, like the one she sacrificed, biting her ass as well. So the whole niggas gonna learn to stop effing with me, she made it seem like she had been doing spell work and it was finally time that her little witch's brew paid off. It's mental illness, man. Now, I've spoken on this channel about somebody that I used to deal with romantically. We ain't on the best of speaking terms. She used to try to partake in shit like that as well. I'm not gonna get into all of that type of stuff, but just know I'm familiar with the Azealia Banks type. That's for sure. Which is why I make no qualms. I'm not biting my tongue to speak about it, because when you're at this level of vindictive, you definitely need to be put in check. The entire industry should be criticizing this level, this display of insensitivity. She's literally alienated everyone in her audience. She talks down on gay people. She talks down on black people. She talks down on women. She talks down on black women. She talks down on the very people that she will turn around and pander to when she's ready to put a song or an album out or do a show. But she disparages them in her free time. The only time I've ever heard Azealia Banks even have an ounce of reality or truth to her claims is when she speaks about Nicki Minaj. Outside of that, it's quiet. To be honest, I hope DC Young Fly continues to take the high road on this. I hope he never responds to her. I'm sure sometime he will. Maybe during an interview, if he ever shows back up on the Breakfast Club or does something with Charlemagne, I'm sure he'll bring it up and see how he wants to react to it. But honestly, I don't think he should speak on it. I hope he just continues to love on his family, love on his children, and try to bring some sort of peace in their lives, because Azealia Banks will probably never achieve it in hers. And that's very sad. Rap career over, acting career over. All you really have left is talking shit about people on Instagram and your stories. That's what you do all day, every day. Sometimes people entertain you. 90% of the time they don't. How does it feel to be that talented and be that outcasted from the industry? Let me know what y'all think of this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I will see you guys on the next one, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace. Beautiful people, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the content. Make sure that you're liking and sharing these videos. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the post notification bell so you get all updates. For all of my artists, my artist managers, songwriters, producers, etc. If you need a little bit of extra help with your career, man, make sure that you visit pengameelite.com, okay? That's my website and my community for all upcoming rising music creators. I got 2 books on there, the Pen Game Portfolio Volume 1 and 2. They're going to give you a lot of insights into the music industry, how to monetize your career, how I make my money off of music, because I am a full-time artist outside of doing YouTube videos. If you need some direct help, you can also book a consultation with me on the Pen Game Elite website. And I also have a Pen Game Elite membership. The free tier gives you access to all of these videos that I post on YouTube and a community of people where you can engage. But I do have the membership plus, okay? You can join that for $50 a month or $500 a year, and I will actually go in and do all of the grunt work for you. If you're not registering your songs on your PROs, if you're not with Song Trust or the MLC, if all your collection agencies and all of that stuff are not up to par or up to date, I will go in there and update all of that for you. If you need help uploading your music to a distributor like DistroKid, United Masters, etc., and you've been making mistakes, you've been claiming content ID on material that you really don't own, hey man, stop stealing people's money. If you do this stuff the right way, you're gonna make it anyway, okay? You can join the membership plus, and again, I will do the work for you, and you're gonna get a free consultation every month just for joining. You're also gonna get the 2 books for free soon as you join the membership plus. All right, much love and respect. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.